Pinheiro set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Let's go now.
And now movement here right away. Maybe a sign of things to come with this crowd. The false start backs him up 5. First and 15. Now a handoff to Chandler. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Here's Chandler. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. To the air with McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And Hockenson going to have the Vikings first down as he'll take this down to the 26. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Vikings.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back of the 29. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Got it. Ready?
McCarthy off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage. So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 29 yards. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Do not. Up.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield striker and into Viking territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Outside. 18, watch out.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Get set, get set.
Motion to the left with Jennings. Purdy now to throw. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Drops it to Jones in the flat. So 8 yards on the completion there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Throwing is McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now McCarthy. That one complete to Naylor. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To the air again, McCarthy. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's McCarthy. That one out wide and intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Outside. Watch out.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Watch out.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And some room to roam now. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Purdy on 4th down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Here's more on the return. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Yellow.
Final play of the half. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Just the 1 touchdown in that 1st half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the 1st half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Ball 12. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Second and 2 at the 40.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
McCarthy operating from the gun. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Outside. Watch out. Up.
Play action. Now Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Brings up third down.
Eric Wilson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They run it with Chandler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Vikings.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. On play action, McCarthy. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes...
Oh, look at this! It's intercepted! Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Vikings 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing after the interception. McCarthy completes this to Jefferson. What a big tackle there defensively.
One of the most difficult things for a defender to do. And think about the speed that he brought down. If he gets away, he's likely gone.
27-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield. It's Naylor. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
Back to throw. That's to Naylor once again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Back to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
And don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
To throw is Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Get set. Get set. Watch out. Stop.
Purdy to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. So it's the 49ers who will get the football first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
First throw of overtime for Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Now he'll tuck this and run, and he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Get set. Get set.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Purdy. And he'll be hit as he releases chases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So third down coming up. And, Charles, I guess the question for me, where does four down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
And that is incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Purdy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return. You can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Now Chandler. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41. 52 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to get the field goal.
And any yardage game here is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the timeout coming in here with just 7 seconds remaining in the extra session.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And we will play on here in overtime.
Oh, that's so deflating, Brandon, because you know he was thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Just put us in a position to win the game, and I'll get it done. But this kick, not on target, and we'll keep going here.
Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. One overtime, how about two? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Get set, get set.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
Price now to return. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Middle of the field to Jefferson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are in sudden death, but still all tied up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air with McCarthy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. The middle they go. It's Chandler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back Get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Able to find Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chandler. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along. Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Chandler, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll run on first down. Chandler knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. They've had some success here in overtime in this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score, and win this game.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Let's go now. Set up.
And McCarthy going to sneak it. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So it's a win for the Vikings, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley. From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Houston Texans.
Cairo Santos to kick off for
And we are underway from Houston. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this. To about the 23.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony? On 18. That's it. Yeah.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain
A
of
good
22
pick up there at
yards.
22.
And the Texans.
Well, this defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this
First and
passing
10 at
game.
the
Here's an
46
example
yard line.
on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Rush coming in. He's taken down. Dayo Odeyingbo. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Look the hot. On 18. That's it. 19 Texans. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
And Stroud now to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. D. Eskridge to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going. Just a bit shy.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Tagovailoa looking to throw here on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
3 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Looking quickly here.
Tyreek Hill. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tagovailoa again. It's a big strike to him. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Jason Sanders to kick
Sanders
off
all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's now third.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play. And he's in for a Detroit first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. With a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Right play. We go. 76. 76.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Oh, and how well he's slinging it this opening drive, Brock. Not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions finish up their opening drive. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Tua. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look
yeah.
at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. Some more from Ford Field on its way. So first down from the 41. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down.
It's a gain
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Dolphins first down.
Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the
It's a gain
line.
of 23 yards. First down, Dolphins.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
180!
Off to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
And the Lions first down.
First down throw from Goff. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Shell! Super! What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Value!
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Has some room to work. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after after, up and good for Bates. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10. At their own
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Tua off the play fake. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He's back to throw.